waheguru, 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 Guru, wa 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 Guru, waheguru, 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 Guru, waheguru, 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 Guru, waheguru, 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 waheguru. ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ, ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ। ਗੁਰਮੁਖ ਰੋਮ ਰੋਮ ਹਰਿ ਧਿਆਵੈ, ਨਾਨਕ ਗੁਰਮੁਖ ਸਾਚ ਸਮਾਵੈ। ਗੁਰਮੁਖ ਰੋਮ ਰੋਮ ਹਰਿ ਧਿਆਵੈ. With Waheguru Ji's Kirpa, when we come to the Sangat and when Maharaj do the Kirpa, grace and mercy, and we start chanting day and night, then Waheguru Ji's Kirpa happen, then every cell of our body will start chanting. Every cell of the body will be connected with Waheguru. Every cell of the body will have its own tongue. ਇੱਕ ਦੂ ਜਿਬੋ ਲੱਖ ਹੋਏ, ਲੱਖ ਹੋਵਣ ਲੱਖ ਵੀਸ, ਲੱਖ ਲੱਖ ਗੇੜਾ ਆਖੀਏ, ਏਕ ਨਾਮ ਜਗਦੀਸ਼, ਲਾਖ ਜੀਵਾ ਦੇਹੋ ਮੇਰੇ ਪਿਆਰੇ. Then that is something which we have to ask ਕਿ ਇੰਨੀ ਕੁ ਮੈਂ ਮਾਲਕ ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਉਸਤਤ ਕਰਾਂ ਕਿ ਮੈਂ ਇੱਕ ਵਾਰੀ ਜਦੋਂ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਕਹਾਂ ਤੇ ਲੱਖਾਂ ਵਾਰੀ ਮੇਰਾ ਰੋਮ ਰੋਮ ਤੇਰੇ ਮਨ ਤੇਰੇ ਨਾਲ ਡੁੱਬ ਜਾਵੇ. I should take a dive in the pool of Amrit. When I just say once Waheguru, it is like I am saying it for the 100,000 times. ਇਹ ਜੀ ਕਿਰਪਾ, ਉਹ ਜਦੋਂ ਕਿਰਪਾ ਵੈ, that is the grace which we all are looking for. And when that happens, Maharaj says, Nanak Gurmukh Sach Samave. Then it will enter the Vaheguru's Sarup, which is nothing but very similar to the Sarovar. Just like we have a Sarovar in Darbar Sahib, it's very similar to that Sarup. Na Roop, na Rekh, na Rang Kich, Tragun Te Prabha Pen. Still cannot be described in Tragun, but very similar to that. That's what Maharaj is saying here. Guru Amardas Sache Paatshah. माज महला तीजा, गोविंद उज्जल उज्जल हंसा. इत्थे मालक ने, Maharaj is telling us the Sarup of Waheguru, the form of Waheguru, the form of formless Waheguru. माज महला तीजा, गोविंद उज्जल उज्जल हंसा. कहते it is like a pool in mythological pool. That pool is also called Man Sarovar. That's like a Man Sarovar where the Hans is taking a dive. Hans, what is Hans here? What is a swan here? It's our mind. When our mind enters that pool, which is nothing but Vaheguru himself, mind will become radiant, immaculate, beautiful. There will be no filth left. The thoughts, the filthy thoughts are gone away. Maya is gone away when it will take a dive in Man Sarovar. And that Man Sarovar is nothing but Vaheguru himself. Govind Ujjal, Ujjal Hansa. Govind is Ujjal. Govind himself is immaculate. Man Sarovar is beautiful. There is no dirt, no filth in that. When mind enters there, it becomes also immaculate, radiant, beautiful. What is the nishani? What is the sign that mind has entered that Sarovar? That mind is taking the dive in that Sarovar. What is the nishani? What is the sign? Kende man bani nirmal meri mansa. Kende kite jaan di lod nahi tonu. Don't go anywhere and ask people what is my avastha. You know, this is the people ask this question. बड़ा common question है कि मनु दसो जी, संगत जी, मेरी अवस्था की है. What stage I am on in spirituality? बड़ा common question. You don't have to ask anybody. Maharaj is giving us what is your stage. You can judge from here. अपनी stage ही लबनी है, दूजे दी नहीं. We have to look into ourselves, self introspection. अपने अंदर झाती मारनी है, दूजे अंदर नहीं. We don't have to judge others. We have to judge ourselves. How? मन बाणी निर्मल मेरी मनसा. Very careful. Very deep thing Maharaj said here. Man bani nirmal meri mansa. मेरी बोल बाणी भी निर्मल हो जाएगी. My man has anchored here, as in my mind, not other people's mind. My mind. My mind will also be nirmal. Man bani nirmal meri mansa. Bani भी nirmal, and the thoughts also nirmal. Now some people, they will have very sweet talk. They will speak very sweetly. They will behave very sweetly. But we don't know what is in their mind. To be truthful to yourself, you have to judge your own bani. In your mind, what thoughts are going in your mind? Are they nirmal thoughts, pure thoughts? That's why Maharaj is saying, Man bani nirmal meri mansa. Mansa, the thoughts are also pure. No longer thoughts of Trigun Maya, lust, greed, anger, attachment. If we are still getting these thoughts once a while, that means mind is not yet nirmal. Mind is not yet pure. मन बाणी निर्मल मेरी मनसा, मन उजल सदा मुख सोहे, अत उजल नाम ध्यावणिया. तरीका भी दसदा नाल महाराज ने. Maharaj also told us the way. How will that happen? Through the mind. Man ujjal sada mukh sohe. When mind will become nirmal, when mind will become radiant, man ujjal sada mukh sohe, mind, the face also becomes radiant, beautiful. What does that mean? Maharaj is not talking about the physical beauty here. Maharaj is saying their behavior is also good. Sada mukh sohe, beautiful. Their behavior is also very beautiful. How that happens? ਕਿੱਦਾਂ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਉਹ? ਅਤ ਉਜਲ ਨਾਮ ਧਿਆਵਣਿਆ. ਜਿਹੜੇ ਨਾਮ ਦੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਧਿਆਨ ਲਾਉਣਗੇ. Here the name is anchored, one ਨਾਮ, single ਨਾਮ. Maharaj is talking about ਅਨਹਦ ਬਾਣੀ, ਅਨਹਦ ਸ਼ਬਦ. ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਜਿਨ੍ਹਾਂ ਦਾ ਧਿਆਨ ਮਨ ਦਾ ਅਨਹਦ ਬਾਣੀ, ਅਨਹਦ ਸ਼ਬਦ, ਨਾਦ, ਸਹਿਜ ਧੁਨ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਜਾਏਗਾ. Because that ਸਹਿਜ ਧੁਨ, that ਅਨਹਦ ਬਾਣੀ is pure, is radiant. Why it is called? Why Naad is called pure? Because Naad is going to take you to Prakash, to that pool, to that Sarovar. You will start hearing that Shabad. ਉੱਥੇ ਧਿਆਨ ਲਾਣਾ. ਧਿਆਨ ਕਿੱਦਾਂ ਲਾਣਾ? Khana, how to put the dhyan? When we are doing Saas, Gras, Simran. When we are doing Saas, Antargat, Simran. And with Vaheguruji's Kirpa, if Rom Simran has started, you are listening to that Shabad all the time. All the time. Because now, when your mind has become static, mind has become nirvichar, you will hear the sound of Vaheguru. And when that happens, you connect your mind to that Shabad. That Shabad will take you to the place which is radiant, which is lustrous, which is beautiful. At ujjal naam ਧਿਆਵਣਿਆ. ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਅਤ ਉਜਲ, ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਉਸ ਤੋਂ ਉਜਲ ਕੁਝ ਵੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਦੁਨੀਆ 'ਚ. We'll compare this with that radiance of Vaheguru. If we will compare it with this world, you cannot find it. That's why I said it's only an example we can give for this world. But it is so radiant that we cannot compare that radiance with anything in this world. That's why Maharaj says, Na roop, na rekh, na rang, kich tragun te prabh pin. It is different than the tragun. Totally different. How vari, jio vari, Govind gun gavanaya. Guru Amardas Sache Pasha is saying, I am sacrificed to those jeeves, those gurmukhs, those minds who are singing his praises all the time. ਜਿਹੜੇ ਸਿਰਫ ਤੇ ਸਿਰਫ ਉਹਦੇ ਗੁਣ ਗਾਉਂਦੇ ਨੇ, ਨਾਮ ਜਪਦੇ ਹੈ, ਵਾਹ ਗੁਰੂ ਵਾਹ ਗੁਰੂ ਵਾਹ ਗੁਰੂ, ਜਿਨ੍ਹਾਂ ਦਾ ਰੋਮ ਰੋਮ ਸਿਮਰਨ ਸਟਾਰਟ ਹੋ ਗਿਆ. ਹੋ ਵਾਰੀ ਜੀਓ ਵਾਰੀ ਗੋਬਿੰਦ ਗੁਣ ਗਾਵਣਿਆ. They're singing the praises. They are chanting Vaheguru with every cell of their body. Govind Guna Gavanaya. ਕਹਿੰਦੇ what will happen now? Rahul's book, what will happen when somebody will chant Waheguru, chant Govind, chant Ram, chant Allah, one and the same thing, different Kirtan names. What will happen when somebody will chant Waheguru day and night? ਕੀ ਹੋਏਗਾ? ਗੁਰੂ ਅਮਰਦਾਸ ਸੱਚੇ ਪਾਤਸ਼ਾਹ is telling us, ਦੇਖੋ ਜਦੋਂ ਅਸੀਂ ਬਾਣੀ ਪੜ੍ਹਨੀ ਹੈ ਨਾ ਗੁਰੂ ਪਿਆਰਿਓ, when we read Gurbani, we have to compare what is happening within us, and Gurbani will give you a stamp. ਇਹ ਚੀਜ਼ ਹੋ ਰਹੀ ਤੇਰੇ ਨਾਲ ਹੁਣ, ਇਹ ਚੀਜ਼ ਹੋ ਰਹੀ ਤੇਰੇ ਨਾਲ. This is so beautiful. There is nothing like Gurbani in this whole world. That's why we read this. Bani Guru, Guru hai Bani, which Bani Amrit Sare, Gurbani kahe, Sevak Jan Manai, Partak Guru Nistare, which Bani Amrit Sare. All the jewels are in Gurbani. Whichever stage you are in, Gurbani will tell you where you are. You will have a stamp. If somebody is telling you something which is not part of Gurmat, which is not part of Gurbani, that means it is something else. Because we have Pura Guru, Satguru, Tan Shri Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj, which will tell us everything. We don't have to go to any Sant Baba, Pai Sahib or anybody, because Gurbani will tell you everything. And that's why we come to Sangat, congregation, to learn what is Gurbani telling us. Govind, Govind, kahe din rati, Govind gun shabad sunavadya. Kende do put, Guru Amardas Sache Pasha is telling us, Kende put, oh my minds, this is what is going to happen. If you will chant Govind, Govind day and night, Govind, Govind kahe. Dekho, simple. कोई लोग कहते हैं नहीं जी जपना नहीं, सिर्फ ध्यान देना है, मन ने जपना है, this and that, so many things, right? I was telling Gurmukhs few days back, I have literally seen the Gurmukhs who were mute. They couldn't speak from their tongue. Their tongue was cut. Physically, they didn't have a tongue existed. They were still chanting. Ah, Guru, ah, Guru. Mind was chanting. ਤੇ ਕਰਨਾ ਪੈਣਾ ਗੁਰੂ ਪਿਆਰੋ, ਜਪਣਾ ਪੈਣਾ, ਉਸ ਤੋਂ ਬਗੈਰ ਗੱਲ ਨਹੀਂ ਬੰਨੀ, ਜਪਣਾ ਪੈਣਾ. ਗੋਬਿੰਦ ਗੋਬਿੰਦ ਕਹੇ ਦਿਨ ਰਾਤੀ, day and night they will say Govind, Govind, waheguru, waheguru, Allahu, Allahu. Whatever is your Guru Mantar. For 6, Guru Mantar is Waheguru. Waheguru Guru Mantar hai jap home khoi. Govind, Govind kahe din rati, day and night. Govind gun shabad sunavneya. Kende jeda andar baitha Govind hai na, the one which is sitting inside you, the Satguru Ji, the light of Waheguru, which is sitting inside you, he will make sure automatically you will start hearing Rom Rom Simran. Sirf oh ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ Simran ਹੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਸੁਣਾਏਗਾ. You will be just sitting and every cell of your body will be chanting. Not only that, it will also make sure you listen to that Shabad, which is the voice of Waheguru. That Shabad of Waheguru, sound of Waheguru, that Naad, that Anand Bani, that Sahaj Tun, you listen to that. Gobind Gun Shabad Sunavaniya, kyunki unne hi sunana. He is the one who will make sure that we listen to it. Rahao, this is a central idea. Kende, now how should we sing? How should we sing praises of Waheguru? Kende, when your thoughts have gone down, when your mind is in Sahaj, kende Govind Gave Sahaj Subhae. Kende fir tonu, you don't will have to put an effort on it. Enni ka kirpa ho jayegi when you come into the Sangat and when you do day and night Waheguru Simran, so much kirpa happens that you don't have to put an effort. Your chanting, your praising of Waheguru will happen automatically because ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਰਸ ਆਣਾ ਸ਼ੁਰੂ ਹੋ ਜਾਣਾ, ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ रस आना शुरू हो जाना. You will start enjoying saying Waheguru. Your mind will be enjoying. Whenever mind will say Waheguru, mind will be full of ras. ਜਦੋਂ ਅਸੀਂ ਕੋਈ ਚੀਜ਼ ਦੇਖੀਏ ਨਾ ਖਾਣ ਵਾਲੀ ਗੁਰੂ ਪਿਆਰਿਓ, when we see something which is very tasty and yummy, automatically tongue will be watery, tongue will have water, will have a water taste. Similarly, for Gurmukhs, when they think about Vaheguru, their mouth is filled with Amrit Ras, Har Ras, sweet taste, just by thinking about Vaheguru, just by sitting in Sangat, just by listening to the Kirtan, just by reading Gurbani. क्योंकि रस आ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਫਿਰ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਫਿਰ ਕੀ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਸਹਿਜ ਸੁਭਾਅ automatically in intuitive peace you will be chanting all the time. Govind gave sehaj subaye gur ke pੈ ujjal home mal jaye. ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਅੱਗੇ ਕੀ ਨਿਸ਼ਾਨੀ ਹੈ? It's a check mark, check box, right? What is the second nishani? Maharaj saying gur ke pੈ ujjal. And the mind will become radiant with the by and will be scared of Vaheguru. Why? Why you're scared of Vaheguru? Why you're afraid of Vaheguru? Because you don't want to lose Vaheguru. ਇੰਨਾ ਰਸ ਆਇਆ ਇੰਨੇ ਚਿਰਾਂ ਬਾਅਦ ਜਨਮਾਂ ਤੋਂ ਬਾਅਦ ਮਾਲਕ ਨੇ ਕਿਰਪਾ ਕੀਤੀ. Now we don't want Malak to go away anywhere. We don't want to lose Vaheguru. ਹੁਣ ਅਸੀਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਚਾਹੁੰਦੇ ਕਿ ਮਾਲਕ ਵੱਖਰਾ ਹੋ ਜਾਏ ਮੇਰੇ ਤੋਂ, ਮੈਂ ਮਾਲਕ ਤੋਂ ਵੱਖਰਾ ਹੋ ਜਾ. ਗੁਰ ਕੈ ਪੈ ਉਜਲ, radiant. And what is the nishani? No home mal jaye. The filth of ego will go away. Home will go away. ਤੇ ਗੁਰੂ ਦੇ ਪੈ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਰਵਾਂਗੇ. We will stay in ਪੈ of Guru. We don't want to lose Vaheguru. ਸਦਾ ਆਨੰਦ ਰਹੇ ਭਗਤ ਕਰੇ ਦਿਨ ਰਾਤੀ. ਕਹਿੰਦੇ all the time bliss, all the time. ਆਨੰਦ ਸਭ ਕੋ ਕਹੇ ਆਨੰਦ ਗੁਰੂ ਤੇ ਜਾਣਿਆ. ਸਦਾ ਆਨੰਦ ਰਹੇ ਭਗਤ ਕਰੇ ਦਿਨ ਰਾਤੀ. ਭਗਤੀ ਦਿਨ ਰਾਤ. Whenever you will find a time, you will say, oh, I want to do bhakti. And we have to make this kind of a routine when we are working, right? When we have breaks, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, whenever we get a break, just do Simran. Wah, Guru, Wah, Guru. Go and sun. That will help you. You will refresh yourself also. Plus, you will have a lot of energy in your body and your mind will be fresh. No thoughts will be there. Mind can focus in studies and work also very beautifully. Sada anand rahe pagat kare din rati sun Govind gun gavaniya. ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਸੁਣ ਕੇ ਫਿਰ ਭਗਤੀ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਹੈ. Then by listening to that Shabad all the time, that Anhad Bani, that Sahaj Tun, all the time listening to that Sahaj Tun. Sun Gobind Gun Gavane. ਨਾਲ Gobind ਨੂੰ ਗਾਓਗੇ, ਨਾਲ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਸੁਣੋਗੇ ਵੀ. You will chant, and then when you chant, you will listen to it also. Manua nacha Pagat Dradaye. ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਮਨ ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਨੱਚੇਗਾ. Not the physical body. People get confused. Physical body will not dance. Mind will dance. How mind will dance? Guru Pyareo, mind will be attuned with Vaheguru. Right now, mind is wandering. Man ਜਿਹੜਾ ਹੈ ਕਦੀ ਖੱਬੇ ਬੰਨੇ, ਕਦੀ ਸੱਜੇ ਬੰਨੇ. It is wandering. It is not attuned with Vaheguru. ਆਪਣੇ ਆਪ ਹੀ ਇੱਧਰ ਉੱਧਰ ਦੌੜੀ ਫਿਰਦਾ ਮਨ. ਮਨ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਦੌੜੀ ਫਿਰਦਾ. ਫਿਰ ਕੀ ਹੋ ਜਾਏਗਾ? With Vaheguru ji's ਕਿਰਪਾ, man will be in sync with Vaheguru. ਜਿੱਦਾਂ ਮਾਲਕ ਹੈ ਉਦਾਂ ਮਨ ਹੋਣਾ ਸ਼ੁਰੂ ਕਰੇਗਾ. ਉਹਨੂੰ ਨੱਚਣਾ ਕਿਹਾ ਮਾਲਕ ਨੇ. Mind will be in sync totally. You know, when you go on a stage, you see multiple people, 4 or 5 people dancing, physical dance. you will see their steps will match. Their steps will match. If one person is putting their step forward, all of them will put step forward. When one is putting down backward, then everybody is putting backwards. Right now, what happening? That Vaheguruji is in a different state, our mind is in a different state. Our mind, when become in the same state, attuned, in sync with Vaheguru, then that dance mind will have to dance. Manua nacha bhagat dridai. Ohnu hi bhakti kiya gaya. When we are listening to the Shabad. That's why that Shabad which is resonating in everybody, ਜਿਹੜਾ ਨਾਮ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਦੇ ਅੰਦਰ ਹੈ, नौनिद अमृत प्रभ का नाम देही में इसका विश्राम, our mind will connect with that. ਉਹਦਾ ਇਹੀ ਐਸੇ ਪਿੱਛੇ ਸੁਣਨਾ ਹੈ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਅਨੰਦ ਧੁਨ ਹੈ ਗੁਰੂ ਪਿਆਰੇ. Why we have to listen to that? So that mind becomes in frequency with Vaheguru, because that naam is nami. When mind will learn how to be attuned with that Shabad, how to be in sync with that Shabad, mind will meet Vaheguru. Manua nacha pagat dradaye, gur ka Shabad mane man milaye. Kende Guru's Shabad, that will help us connecting, merging with Vaheguru. That is how it will connect with Paramatma. Paramatma is same as Atma. Atma is an ansh of Paramatma. It's like we are the drops of Vaheguru, drop of an ocean, and Vaheguru is a big ocean. Then that drop will become one with the ocean. Gur ka Shabad mane man milaye. Sacha taal pure maya moh chukaye. That is the tal. When the musicians, they will do ta, then tat, then you must have heard that, right? They are connecting, they're doing the tal, they have a tal, certain resonance they will have to use. Somebody's dancing based on certain beats. Your mind will have same beats as Vaheguru. Then only the Maya Moh will go. Right now our mind is beating the way the Maya is beating, the way the calm is beating. Whatever calm is doing, our mind will start doing that. Whatever Krodh is doing, our mind will start doing that. ਏਦਾਂ ਹੀ ਹੈ ਨਾ, ਮਨ ਵਿੱਚ ਫੁਰਨਾ ਆ ਗਿਆ, the mind took a thought of anger, mind becomes angry. Mind took a thought of lust, mind starts doing lusty things. But Maharaj says, then the beats of Maya, mind will leave that and it will connect with the beats of Vaheguru. मतलब ਕੀ ਹੈ ਦਾ? What does that mean? That means ਮਨ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਮਾਲਕ ਦੇ ਹੁਕਮ ਦੇ ਅਨੁਸਾਰ ਆ ਜਾਏਗਾ. ਮਨ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਜੋ ਮਾਲਕ ਹੁਕਮ ਕਰਦਾ ਉਹਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਆ ਜਾਏਗਾ. Whatever the hukam of Vaheguru ji is, mind will do that. Acceptance, surrender. Man taal, sacha taal pure maya moh chukaye, shabde nirt karavane. That is the nirt, that is the dance which mind has to dance. Maharaj ne clear karta. That is the dance. That when the mind is resonating in the Shabad, mind is taking a wisdom of Gurbani Guru and lives in the hukam, in the will of God. ਜਦੋਂ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਦੇ ਹੁਕਮ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਮਨ ਰਹੇਗਾ, ਉਹ ਨਾਚ ਨਚਣਾ ਸੀ, ਉਹ ਡਾਂਸ ਕਰਨਾ ਹੈ. That is the dance which we have to do. ਸੱਚਾ ਤਾਲ ਪੂਰੇ ਮਾਇਆ ਮੋਹ ਚੁਕਾਏ. Then mind will not go towards this worldly maya, this physical maya, this sukham maya. It will not take the thoughts of these 5 thieves. Maya moh chukaye, shabde nirt karavaniya. Through the Shabad, it will connect through the Shabad, through the wisdom of Vaheguru, through the Shabad, through the voice of Vaheguru. It will have a real dance. It will stay in hukam, stay in will of Vaheguru. Ucha kuke tane pachade. However, the manmukhs, what manmukhs do? Ucha kuke tane pachade. They the manmukhs will cry loud. They will cry. They will put their body on the ground, just like a baby. You see babies or even the kids, when they are not getting something, they will be crawling on their through their back on the floor. ਕਹਿੰਦੇ same ਚੀਜ਼ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਆ ਮਨਮੁਖ ਕਰਦੇ ਆ, ਰੋਂਦੇ ਆ, ਬਿਲ ਲਾਉਂਦੇ ਆ, ਕਾਦੇ ਵਾਸਤੇ? ਮਾਇਆ ਵਾਸਤੇ. Because of the maya, they cry for maya. ਊਚਾ ਕੂਕੈ ਤਨੈ ਪਛਾੜੇ, ਮਾਇਆ ਮੋਹ ਜੋਹਿਆ ਜਮ ਕਾਲੇ. ਕਹਿੰਦੇ because they are crying because of their desires, then their minds will be connected with jamkal, ਜਮ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ. ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਉਹ ਜਮ ਨੂੰ ਬੁਲਾ ਰਹੇ ਆ. ਇੱਕ ਗੁਰਮੁਖ ਪਿਆਰਾ, somebody is not mute, ਗੁਰੂ ਪਿਆਰਿਓ, mute yourself. ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ, ਆਪਣੇ ਆਪ ਨੂੰ ਮਿਊਟ ਰੱਖਿਆ ਕਰੋ ਗੁਰੂ ਪਿਆਰਿਓ. ਉੱਚਾ ਕੂਕੈ ਤਨੇ ਪਛਾੜੇ, ਮਾਇਆ ਮੋਹ ਜੋਹਿਆ ਜਮ ਕਾਲੇ. ਕਹਿੰਦੇ if you will not be attuned with ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ's ਨਾਮ, if you will not connect with the ਨਾਮ, if you will not stay in ਹੁਕਮ, ਤੇ ਕੀ ਹੋਏਗਾ? ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਮਾਇਆ ਮੋਹ ਜੋਹਿਆ ਜਮ ਕਾਲੇ, your mind will surrender to ਜਮਕਾਲ. ਜਮ ਆ ਕੇ ਕੁੱਟੇਗਾ. ਫਿਰ ਮਨ ਨੇ ਜਾਗਣਾ ਹੈ ਗੁਰੂ ਪਿਆਰਿਓ, any way, shape or form, whether the mind is manmukh's mind or a gurmukh's mind, it has to wake up. Either you wake up your mind through the shabad, or you wake up your mind by the stick of jamkal. ਜਾਂ ਜਮ ਦੀ ਕੁੱਟ ਦਿਖਾ ਕੇ ਮਨ ਜਾਗੇਗਾ, ਜਾਂ ਮਨ ਮਾਲਕ ਦੇ ਪਿਆਰ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਜਾਗੇਗਾ, ਮਾਲਕ ਦੇ ਨਾਮ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਜਾਗੇਗਾ. ਮਾਇਆ ਮੋਹ ਜੋਹਿਆ ਜਮ ਕਾਲੇ, ਮਾਇਆ ਮੋਹ ਇਸ ਮਨੈ ਨਚਾਏ. ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਦੂਜਾ ਮਨ ਕਿਹੜਾ ਵੈ? ਜਿਹੜਾ ਦੁਨੀਆ ਦਾ ਨਾਚ. ਮਨ ਨੱਚਦਾ ਵੈ ਦੁਨੀਆ ਦੇ ਨਾਚ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ. Mind will dance based on Maya, wandering mind, left, right, top, bottom, whatever the thought is, mind will do that. Maya moh, with the attachment of Maya. Maya moh is mane nachaye, ਅੰਤਰ ਕਪਟ ਦੁੱਖ ਪਾਵਣਿਆ. ਦੇਖੋ, ਇੱਕ ਨੱਚਣਾ ਜਿਹਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਸੁੱਖ ਮਿਲਣਾ, ਇੱਕ ਨੱਚਣਾ ਜਿਹਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਦੁੱਖ ਮਿਲਣਾ. Worldly naach, worldly dance, the Maya's dance of the mind will give him dukh. My mind will become kapti, deceitful, right? Mind will do everything bad, everything wrong, everything which is unethical, because mind is connected with Maya. Now, when you go somewhere and people take bribes, why? They don't have Vaheguruji in them? Yes, they do have Vaheguruji in them, but their minds are connected with Maya. सिर्फ इक्को ही चीज, मैं पैसा कमाना है, पैसा कमाना है, पैसा कमाना है, I have to earn money. And then they will do everything bad, deceitful, so that they can earn money. They will take bribes and all. However, Gurmukh will also work for money. Gurmukhs will also work for money, wealth. What wealth? Wealth of naam. ਉਹ ਕਹੇਗਾ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਨਾਮ ਮਿਲ ਜਾਏ, ਮੈਂ ਹਰ ਸਵਾਸ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਨੂੰ ਯਾਦ ਕਰਾਂ. With every breath of their mind, they should remember ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ. That's a difference. ਮਾਇਆ ਮੋਹ ਇਸ ਮਨੈ ਨਚਾਏ, ਅੰਤਰ ਕਪਟ ਦੁਖ ਪਾਵਣਿਆ. ਕਹਿੰਦੇ what will Gurmukhs do? ਗੁਰਮੁਖ ਭਗਤ ਜਾਂ ਆਪ ਕਰਾਏ. ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਗੁਰਮੁਖs will do ਭਗਤੀ, ਨਾਮ ਦੀ ਭਗਤੀ. They will be doing devotional worship. They will be connected with ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ. ਲੇਕਿਨ ਕੌਣ ਕਰਾਂਦਾ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਕੋਲੋਂ? For mind was under the control of 5 thieves: lust, greed, anger, attachment and ego. 5 ਚੋਰਾਂ ਦੇ ਵਸ ਚ ਪੈ ਕੇ ਕਰਦਾ ਸੀ. ਤੇ ਗੁਰਮੁਖ, what will they do? They will connect with Vaheguruji's naam, Vaheguruji himself, the Satguruji which is sitting inside you. They will make sure he will sing the praises. The Gurmukh mind will sing praises. Bhakti kare. Gurmukh Bhagat ja aap karaye, tan man rata sahaj subaye. Mind and body will remain in Sahaj. Bani vajah Shabad vajaye Gurmukh Pagat Thaye Pavneya. They will hear the voice of Waheguru. Anhat Shabad. Gurmukhs will hear the voice of Waheguru. They will hear the Anhad Bani, and through Anhad Bani, they will hear Naad. Anhad Bani, Naad Vajay, Bani Vajay, Shabad Vajay, Gurmukh Pagat, Thai, Pavaniya. They will get a space in the Dargah of Waheguru. Gurmukhs will get a space in the dargah, in the court of Waheguru. Aao ji Gurmukh Pyare, will start from here tomorrow, since this is a deep Shabad. We'll start from here again. Gurmukh Pagat Ja Aap Karaye. Aao ji, let's do Ardas Benti so that we can become Gurmukhs, so that our minds can become Gurmukhs. Gurmukh Pyare, remember this thing. Our physical body is different. Mind is different. Man ne Gurmukh banana, Guru Pyareo. Mind has to become a Gurmukh. Even if you are wearing a Gurmukh's clothes, a bana, that's good. Parwan, very beautiful. That we are trying to follow the hukam of Guru Govind Singh Ji Maharaj. But what good it is if the mind is not connected with Vaheguru? Mind is still doing deceit. Mind is still doing corruption. Mind has to become one with Vaheguru. Mind has to become Gurmukh. Always remember that. कि मन ने गुरमुख बनना है. आओ ते मन ने किस तरह गुरमुख बनना है? सास गिरा सिमरन. We have to say Wah. Listen to our own voice. Guru, listen to our own voice. Wah, tummy in. Guru, tummy out. आओ जी शुरू करिए. Wah, Guru, 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 waheguru, 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 guru, waheguru, 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 guru, waheguru, 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 guru, waheguru, 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 Guru, waheguru, 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 ਵਾਹ ਅੰਤਰਗਤ ਗੁਰੂ ਪਿਆਰੇ ਮਾਈਂਡ ਸ਼ੁੱਡ ਚੈਂਟ ਮਾਈਂਡ ਸ਼ੁੱਡ ਲਿਸਨ वाहिगुरु जी का खालसा वाहिगुरु जी की फतेह। हम अवगुण परे एक गुण नाही अमृत छाड़ बिखै बिख खाई माया मोह भरम पै भूलै सुत दारा स्यों प्रीत लगाई इक उत्तम पंथ सुनियो गुर संगत तै मिलंत जम त्रास मिटाई इक अरदास पाठ कीरत की गुरु रामदास राखो शरनाई इक अरदास पाठ कीरत की गुरु रामदास राखो शरनाई वाहिगुरु जी का खालसा ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ। ਭੁੱਲਾਂ ਚੁੱਕਾਂ ਦੀ ਖਿਮਾ ਗੁਰੂ ਪਿਆਰਿਓ। We'll meet again tomorrow.